hell did I just watch? Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel once again. As always, if you're finding me for the very first time, be sure to hit that thumbs up and subscribe to the channel, guys. Very important, subscribe to the channel. So I finally got around to watching the first episode of Watchmen. I was actually going to wait for the entire season to be done, and then I would just go ahead and binge watch the entire season. But my buddy Ricardo was like, Rob, you need to watch this show, it's fantastic. I'm like, I don't know, my dude. I'm kind of a big fan of Watchmen. I love Alan Moore's comic. Big fan of Watchmen. I love Zack Snyder's version of the movie. I love the movie so much. It's my favorite comic book movie of all time, even now after Endgame and Joker. Although Joker is getting up there, but I still think Watchmen is the greatest comic book movie of all time. And I was very hesitant about this show because I've been hearing not so good things. So finally, I broke down. I was like, okay, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to watch the very first episode. And I'm not going to shit you. This is my reaction within the first 10 minutes. Really? I had no idea what the hell I was watching. Nothing in this show felt like Watchmen. Nothing in this episode felt like Watchmen. I mean, yes, occasionally there's a couple reference here and there, like a music cue from the movie, or a reference of like Minutemen or Rorschach. But other than that, you could take out the title Watchmen, and you would feel like you're watching a period piece of just white people slaughtering black people. That's what we got. I mean, if you're into race-on-race violence, then this is the show for you. But to me, this doesn't feel like anything from Watchmen. Not the universe I remember anyway. Watchmen was a very layered story. It covered so many different things. It was about like the destruction of the world, like mankind just so corrupt and hating each other, and the doomsday clock, and we were so close to the brink of destruction, and how, you know, doing a heinous act brought world peace. But is that heinous act justified? Was he right to kill millions of people in order to save billions of people? And that's not, like, there is so layers, so multi-layered, so many things that you can watch Watchmen on, and you can have a discussion and just talk about, well, I got this from this, I got this from this. And I watched the first episode of this, and it doesn't feel like we're in the same universe. Like, why are we opening up with a bunch of white people brutally slaughtering black people like they're just cattle? Just like the things they were doing in the first 10 minutes, I'm like, this is hard to watch. You know, like 12 Years a Slave is easier to watch than this. I'm like, what the hell is going on? What does this have to do with Watchmen? Then we get like a time jump, and it doesn't get any better from there. It's just the constant, you know, race on race. Like, how the hell does someone like Rorschach end up being idolized and used as a white supremacy group? What? Rorschach! So Rorschach is one of my favorite characters in Watchmen. He's not mentally stable. He knows the difference between right and wrong. Rorschach knows the difference between right and wrong, and that's what got him killed at the end of Watchmen, was because he knew by killing millions of people and blaming it on the squid, if you read the comics, or blaming it on the fake Dr. Manhattan, you know, in the movie, he knew it was morally wrong, and he was going to go tell people that Ozymandias killed millions of people, and this piece was all brought in by a lie. That was the moral thing to do. It was the right thing to do, and he got killed doing it. Dr. Manhattan had to kill him to keep him silent, and Rorschach knew that. That's why Rorschach's like, do it. Like, the most powerful line in both the comic and film. And it feels like it's completely undone in this first episode of this show, because they're taking the essence of Rorschach and they're taking his journal and they're using it for white supremacy. Are you what? This kills me to no end, man. Oh, how they raped you. How they raped you. No wonder Alan Moore is so pissed off all the time. I don't get it. I just don't get this, man. I really don't. Rorschach is a character who was mentally unstable, but that was because of his childhood, his ringing up. His mom was basically a prostitute. He got abused. He didn't have the best family life, and he turned to being a superhero and fighting crime against the bad guys. That's what he did. And Rorschach wouldn't be part of a white supremacy group. Even if they took their journal and misunderstood what Rorschach was trying to do, it completely goes against everything the character stood for. And just what does white supremacy and the slaughtering of different races have to do with anything in Watchmen? So please tell me. I'll wait. Go ahead. Tell me. You're on the clock. I'm waiting. Still waiting. Exactly. That's my point. Absolutely nothing. They're taking Alan Moore's story and they're just fucking it, guys. They are fucking it with no lube. They are fucking it. Oh shit. This COPA policy is really not gonna like this video. But they're fucking it. They're fucking it with no lube, man. It's like, this whole episode I did not like whatsoever. The Jeremy Irons segment was somewhat interesting only because, I don't know if this is confirmed, but I think he is playing Ozymandias. And I kind of want to see what goes on with that. But even that was like kind of weird and out there. Last time I saw Ozymandias, he was out in Antarctica. Like, why would he come back to the Civil Land? Like, why would he come? Like, why? It doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense. But anyway, that's my overall first impressions and thoughts of episode 1 of Watchmen on HBO. Thank you for taking another comic book property and completely ruining it for me. Thank you, guys. Until next time, as always, I'm Robert Storms, and I'm gonna go hang myself. Later, guys. I love you.